If you were to ask me which series is the most healing, my answer would always be All Creatures Great and Small. The first episode of Season 6 is full of warmth and glistening tears. At its end, World War II is finally over, and countless eyes well up. But today, I want to give all my tenderness to a dog named Fly. She is 12 years old. For 10 long years, she has herded sheep for her master on the hills of Yorkshire. It was an era when dogs were not pets. They were colleagues, partners who had to earn their keep. Once they could no longer run, it meant being sent away, or even abandoned. When Fly was first injured, James, the vet,
How old is she?
said her arthritis was irreversible. As a working dog, she's just too old. Siegfried knew the rules of the countryside better. He gave her a painkiller and had Fly herd the sheep alongside her own pup, Lab.
If I brought her into the world, I should hope she does.
This way, she would seem still useful. Until the mid-20th century, in most parts of Europe, keeping a dog as a, quote, pet was still a luxury only the wealthy could afford. For ordinary people, especially farmers, a dog's value was in its labor, herding, hunting, guarding, and even pulling carts. In fact, dogs are the only animal truly and fully domesticated by humans. They have been with us for over 10,000 years, from the wilderness to the pastures, from the battlefield to the fireside. Even the lithe cat has never been completely tamed. It has merely reached a kind of mutual agreement with humanity. And that is why, when the wave of industrialization arrived, when a dog's work was replaced by machines, they could seamlessly transform from laborer to family. But in 1940s Yorkshire, that transformation was only just beginning.
Like it or not, domestic pets are the future.
Even in pain, Fly remained devoted to her duty, guarding the flock together with Lad. Until one evening, when the weather turned without warning, Fly, Lad, and the entire flock of sheep vanished into the valley for a whole night. In the morning, Tristan stumbled upon Lad. The strong young dog had been attacked by a Barghest, the Black Hound of Yorkshire, death's silent shadow on the moors. So, what about Fly? The old, lame, and already injured dog, could she possibly still be alive? Fortunately, this is a show filled with warmth. The scriptwriter did not leave her to die in the wild. And so, a miracle happened. She returned. Limping, covered in wounds, her black and white coat stained with blood. But she brought back all the sheep. Not a single one was missing. No one knows what she went through. We only know that with her own aging body, she once again protected everything her master owned. In that moment, as the sunlight fell upon her, she looked like a veteran soldier returning home covered in medals. James suggested,
It's a pet. Curled up next to you by the fire. A pet?
For a farmer struggling to make ends meet, the word itself felt foreign. But as he looked at Fly, this old partner who had weathered 10 years of storms by his side, who had protected him with her life, he knew
I should have taken better care of the girl.
they were no longer just master and servant. They were family. In that era of scarcity, a farmer's struggle and his ultimate choice is the very warmth all creatures great and small hopes to share. All living things have souls. Joy and sorrow, parting and reunion, are all part of the music of life. And while we still have time, be kind to those who have walked through the storm beside you.